Good morning, everybody. So the block should be in today, and the bad thing is head gasket won't be here until hopefully tomorrow. I paid for 2 days shipping and it's taken a week, so yeah, that part kind of sucks. So we'll get the block in, go over how well that went, and go from there, and hopefully we'll have our head gasket tomorrow. So as you can tell, it's pretty cold. Got the diesel plugged in. Oh yeah, let's go pick up that head. So the guy I bought the Supra from said that he had repaired the EGR backplate, and he did not. It was stripped out and leaking like no tomorrow.
Oh, fun.
Just mark the back here to start the... And then the Zulu mod. And then my camera died.
Oh, no.
So I couldn't record doing the Zulu mod.
That sucks. And a corrupted file.
Yep. They came. They finally came. HKS head gasket and my BIC divorce downpipe. Finally made it. So we bevel them out so that way when we put the head gasket studs in. Yeah, when we put the studs in, it doesn't pull up the... Pull the top of the thread. Pull the top of the threads up? Yeah. Okay. Alright, here we're starting to put the silicone gasket stuff that it recommended on the edges there, then putting the head gasket on, now the head.
I feel like we should have some Benny Hill music going on here.
Yeah, so right here we're installing the washers and the bolts hand tight.
I love fast forward motion. Any kind of time stop.
Yeah, and here I'm lubing the nuts and the oil. I'm just using 30 weight oil.
Good to lube your nuts.
Yep, now we're torquing them down to 120. That's what the instructions from ARP said. 120 with the... And when you're installing them, you're going to need a 14mm thin-walled. And we're putting the caps back on here, and the caps need to go in order or the car no worky.
No more vroom vroom.
No more vroom vroom.
That's not good.
Yep, got the caps and cams installed and the timing marks all lined up. Now we're putting in the spark plugs, now the cam covers. And we changed all the Phillips heads on the cam covers to real bolts because most of the Phillips heads were stripped out. And then fighting with the intake, got the new intake gasket on.
This makes it look like it takes no time at all.
Yeah, there we installed the exhaust manifold on this side here. Oh yeah, look at that ratchet move.
And the smudge on top of your big old noggin.
Yeah, and here we're putting on the front timing cover.
Yeehaw, look at you go.
Yep.
Why don't you move that fast at home?
I don't remember what I'm fighting with down there. Something with the spaghetti monster of wires and hoses.
Oh god, that's such a mess.
It is a mess.
Yes.
And now we're putting the pulley on to the water pump since we're not going to be using the fan anymore. Timing cover's all on now. Zip, 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 zip. More working with the spaghetti monster. Next time I do anything like that, I'm going to label both sides of what I'm doing so I know where in the hell everything goes.
That would be a good idea.
Yeah.
That way you're not left with one plug and you're going, I don't know where this goes. Let's just tuck it under and hope nothing blows up.
Yep. Now we're getting the Mishimoto radiator put in.
Shiny, shiny.
Pretty easy install. Didn't take very long. And now the fans. And I like how it came with some seal so that way it makes a good seal when it's pulling air. Make it help keep it cool. Install. Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun,
And it's
dun.
nice that all the bolts and everything line up when you use the Mishimoto radiator and the fans. Bolted up real nice. And then here is the fuel rail, which we're gonna have to take back out soon because we need bigger injectors most likely, and fuel pump. So at least this isn't too hard to get to.
Yeah, there's been harder parts that we've had to get to.
Yeah.
I wasn't involved in any of this, but I still have the tiny hands that will probably be necessary for certain parts.
Yep. Especially finding leaks and getting your little tiny hands in the areas.
Yep. Get yourself somebody with teeny hands.
Intake manifold kind of going on, trying to remember where everything went. Hopefully, we're not sure. Maybe. Oh yeah, look at that bald thumb bobbing around.
Just keep screwing things in and eventually you'll find it.
Working more with the spaghetti monster. I dropped a bolt. There's the magnet. It's amazing where bolts go when you drop them.
Bolts, knock sensors, you know, anything you drop
Yes.
into the engine compartment.
And while working on this part, we had the green plugs left over that I swore were knock sensors that were there, but I already had the knock sensors plugged in, so I guess the owner before me replaced the knock sensors and didn't tape those off or anything. They were just hanging out, confusing everybody.
Yep, I remember hearing many tales of frustration of you trying to figure out where the hell they went.
Yep. And the YouTube group of MK3 Supras was a big help on some of the questions I had with. Facebook.
You said YouTube.
Oh. Okay.
The Facebook MK3
Yeah, the
group.
Facebook MK3 group helped a lot when I had some questions on the plugs and the little air hose that went to the thing I'm holding now. I don't remember the name of it right this bloody second. But the hose that went to that, I could not figure out where in the hell it went to, and then one of the guys posted it went underneath the throttle body. That's the word.
I don't know. It looks like everything else in there to me.
All right, distributor, yay. All right, exhaust, heat shield, that I do not really care for, but
Is that on the turbo?
no, that's on the exhaust manifold.
Oh.
Oh, I dropped a bolt down the intercooler pipe. That was fun to get out. Yep.
Why am I not surprised?
Yep, I knocked it off and down it went. It took me like 15 minutes to fish that stupid thing out. And now we're putting the coil packs on for Sparky Spark. Alright, got the cover on. Just so we can take it off later, which I found out because there is a certain order you have to put everything up on top. So I had to move backwards a couple steps to move forward a step. Yep, it was kind of annoying. But right here we're soldering a new wire into the AC cooler fan that we broke off doing the thermostat.
Oops.
Yep. And now it's just like new. Bomb diggity. Alright, putting the power steering reservoir back. And back to... I had to get a new gasket because I tore a gasket. So that one took an extra day to get in.
Say either you took like 12 changes of clothing with you to the shop, or this is taking place over multiple days here.
Yeah. And now we've got the belts all put on, getting them all tightened up. That one's kind of a pain in the butt to tighten. But I probably should have put the fan on last to have a little bit more room for installing the belts and stuff. Yep, see, I took that off and took the cover off just so I could put this part back on. And I think I get to take them both off again.
We'll find out. Maybe that'll be a drinking game. Oh, took it off, take a shot. Did you drop something else down there?
I don't remember.
I think you're just looking for your connections.
Yeah, making sure everything was done. There's the rod for the throttle. Getting the. Now we're testing which way the fans go with the jump box, so we can wire them up correctly. Up in the air we go. I'm just down here, just putting the wires together and
Whee!
Up through the top. And now we're getting the fuse or the relay box put together, so we can run a inline fuse to it all. Hey everybody, so I just got done working on VV at the shop. We've done all that we can without the turbo, and the way shipping has gone with all the parts I've been ordering, it can be 2 days to next week on when I get the turbo. So I'm going to go ahead and end the video here, and next video will be getting the turbo bolted in, getting the timing done, and first start. So stay tuned, make sure you hit that subscribe button, the bell notification, give me a good thumbs up, and comment down below. See you guys next time. Bye.